Is that pork chop nuggets with a gravy dipping sauce? It is. So first, make sure you get some thick like me, boneless pork chops. You could trim the fat if you want to. I didn't feel like doing it, so I left the fat on there, which was fine. Now you can slice them how you want to, but make sure they are all the same size as much as possible. You don't want these to be different sizes because it's going to be harder and longer to cook. Now once you get them cubed up, you already know what it's time. It's time to season them things. I got some onion powder. I use some of this Good Day Southern seasoning, all-purpose seasoning, and it's fire. And please do not be scared to season them things. You already know we're frying them, so they need a little bit more seasoning. Oh, look how thick I am. Anyways, garlic pepper from House of Pain. Then I'm going to throw in a little bit of salt and some garlic powder. I don't think I filmed the garlic powder for some reason. I don't know why. Now, you can use them house perm gloves if you want to mix it up, but you already know I go straight in with my hand. I want to make sure every bit of pork got some seasoning on it. And I know y'all wondering, she didn't add no smoked paprika to this? I honestly forgot. But of course, add you some smoked paprika. Don't be scared. Mix it up really, really good. And this time, we're going to baste it in some mustard. When it comes to frying pork, I love to use a base of mustard. Now go ahead and check that mustard up so you won't get no mustard pre-cum. And douse it really, really good. You will not taste the pork. It is just a binding agent for this seasoning and for this flour. So don't be scared. You're going to smell it. Of course you're going to smell it. Even when you fry, you're going to smell it. But you will not taste mustard. I don't like mustard. I only like mustard on a brat that's really, really burnt. And that's it. Now let all this marinate for how long as you want to. Now get you some flour and put it in a Ziploc bag or a Walmart plastic bag. It's up to you. Season it with the same seasonings. Don't be scared. And add this pork panko. Oh my God. I didn't know they had pork panko until someone sent me this. It's grinded pork rinds. Like, that's the smartest thing in the world. This is a very pork-tastic meal, so if you don't like swine, you will not be fine with this. Go ahead and mix your pork panko and your flour really, really well together because you don't want no clumps and no lumps. Then start adding in your pork chunks, pork nuggets, pork bites, whatever you want to call it. I did it one by one, and then I was like, nah, throw them all in there. Then you're going to zip your Ziploc bag, but you're going to leave the air in there. That way you can shake up your pork and you can get every piece floured properly. None sticking together or none of that stuff. It takes about a good 2 minutes of doing this, and I make sure I let it sit for another 10 minutes before I drop it in the oil. Some hot oil, and you already know we frying high and hot. Once they get brown like me, take them out. You can put them on a wire rack or some paper towels or even some brown paper bags. But look how pretty they are. Oh my goodness. Let them cool and work on this gravy. Now for the gravy, I use the same oil that I fried the pork chunks in, and I added it to a hot pan. Added some of my flour and panko mixture to it, got nice and thick like me, and I started mixing it really, really good. And we want this roux to have some melanin to it. So once it get real nice and brown, I mean like my future husband nice and brown, go ahead and add some chicken stock, mix it up, and you good to go. Now you got some pork nuggets with some gravy dipping sauce. Thanks, Jamisha, for this inspo. All right, bye.